If your referral process ends when something is sent, Medicare doesn't consider that a process. And that's not criticism. It's simply the new reality. For the first time, referrals are becoming measurable events. And for organizations that understand this early, they're also becoming a revenue opportunity, not just an administrative task. Today we want to explain why Medicare is forcing closed-loop referrals, what that really means under M.I.P.S, and why this shift isn't something to fear. It's something to prepare for calmly. If you're responsible for M.I.P.S performance, quality reporting, care coordination, compliance or audit readiness, or medical to dental referrals, this conversation matters to you. And if you've ever thought referrals are one of the hardest things to track, you're not wrong. The system was never built to make this easy. Here's the most important thing to understand. Nothing is broken. Clinicians didn't suddenly stop caring. Referrals didn't suddenly start failing. What changed was the expectation. For decades, referrals were based on trust and intent. A clinician identified a need. A referral was written. A patient was told where to go next. Everyone assumed it happened. But Medicare has been moving steadily toward outcomes, coordination, and accountability. And referrals sit squarely in the space between providers where patients are most often lost. That gap is no longer invisible. Medicare isn't focused on referrals because it wants more paperwork. It's focused on referrals because care coordination reduces downstream cost, unmanaged handoffs increase risk, and undocumented care can't be rewarded, especially when referrals cross disciplines, like medical to dental care, where the lack of documentation becomes broken in today's healthcare environments. From Medicare's perspective, if coordination can't be proven, it didn't happen. This is why CMS has been clarifying timelines, expectations, and documentation standards, and why understanding when proof matters is just as important as what proof looks like. This is exactly why we created a simple Medicare oral systemic referral timeline, mapping out what matters now, what becomes measurable next, and when documentation gaps begin to affect payments. We'll reference that timeline in today's video, and it's linked below if you want to review afterwards. As of January 1st, 2026, this is when M.I.P.S has changed everything. M.I.P.S didn't just introduce incentives and penalties, it changed the scoreboard. Under M.I.P.S, documentation earns credit, missing evidence loses credit, and performance thresholds determine payment impact. The maximum downside is defined. The upside is competitive. And referrals are now part of that equation. If a referral is made, but there's no documentation that it was received, completed, and reported back, from Medicare's perspective, there is nothing to reward. Ask most organizations how referrals are tracked and you'll hear, "We send them." But sent is not a status. It's an action. Completion is an outcome. Fax confirmations, EHR notes, verbal handoffs, patient instructed to call. None of these close the loop. If documentation stops at sent, the referral loop is still open. And that's where organizations unintentionally leave both money and protection on the table. Here's the part most people miss. This shift isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about earning credit for coordination you're already doing. Medicare isn't asking you to work harder. It's asking you to provide closed-loop documentation. Organizations that can demonstrate referral creation, referral receipt, patient follow-through, and documented outcomes are positioned to protect M.I.P.S scores, capture incentives, and reduce audit risk. Same referrals, different results. The organizations responding will all do one thing differently. They treat referrals as infrastructure, not admin work. They don't rely on memory. They don't rely on inboxes. They don't rely on assumptions. They design closed-loop workflows where proof is created automatically as care happens. That's the difference between effort and evidence, and it's why preparation feels calm, while delay feels chaotic. If you want clarity on timing, not guesses, not opinions, the Medicare Oral Systemic Referral Timeline breaks down. 2025, what to prepare. 2026, what becomes measurable. 2027, when enforcement and review become real. It's a short, practical reference guide designed for people who are responsible for getting this right. You'll find it linked below. In the next video, we'll walk through what Medicare actually means by closed loop and what counts and doesn't count when it comes to proof. Referrals used to be assumed, now they're proven, and the organizations that understand that early don't panic, they prepare. This educational video has been brought to you by Referral Conduit, LLC. Not affiliated with Medicare or its governing entities. We are here to help serve and support the medical and dental communities to bridge the oral systemic gap in healthcare today. We'll see you in the next one.